A conqueror had come, and Raji was the only one with the power to stop him. But it was her only way to reach Golu.
सर्वमङ्गल माङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते सर्वमङ्गल माङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते
शायद राजी मरने वाली थी। शायद वो हार गई थी। As Raji drifted, a vision came to her. Who was that with her brother? What did they want?
Oops, let me go back to that. There we go.
A
And
con-
hit a pause. So this is Raji, an ancient epic. It is a video game based in around Hindu mythology, and it is an action RPG. I don't know that RPG is the right thing. It's an action game. Um, it's a puzzle platformer where with combat elements. It it is a very lovely story. It is quite short, which is not a bad thing in this case. Um, and the combat is very interesting. The three weapons and other things are very distinct, and I liked the different play styles you got from them. You may have seen me play this recently, and it was very much a fun game. Uh, it very much appeals to me for somebody who likes playing with mythology stuff a lot. And yeah, you're playing Raji, who is a young girl. I would place her around between 11 and 13, I think, because she is much smaller than some of the few adult models you see. And her younger brother has been kidnapped by demons, and she doesn't know why. And she sets out to go try to find him and rescue him. She and her brother are like traveling performers. She does acrobatics, and he does a puppet show. the The story cutscenes are in the form of those puppet shows, and they are really really distinct style and gives a very interesting touch to the story. And it is this is I've referred to it as like a deep dive into a culture, but it's not really. I mean, I think I went into this on my LP that it is a deep dive in the sense that you dive deep into one particular spot in an ocean, and you see some hint of the depths of that, but you don't really, it's not really like you've learned everything there is to know. The depths and the breadth of it. It is, there's a lot of different stories you can get that are a summarized version of Hindu myths that you can get for I think they're optional, but I liked watching just because I liked getting the lore. Uh, the voiceovers between, I think it is Durga and Vishnu, are very interesting, and they're the ones that are providing her with the magic weapons that let her fight the monsters. It's there was a bug at the start of the last level in the desert that basically when you hit the desert, don't save there, play for a little bit, save somewhere else, because I had to restart a run because of a bug there. They may have fixed that by now, but you can see that on my video when you go look at the Raji playlist. You can find where that bug happens. It is a fairly it falls to a mythical standard, so you kind of know the gist of where it's heading, but not really. There is an interesting twist at the end that I'm still not entirely certain of what was going on. But yeah, it is a good game that comes draws from a inspiration that we don't really have much exposure to here in America. So that was interesting.